Morning, Ella. Morning, Justin. Good morning, Tango. Morning, Tommy. How are you? Good morning, Pizza. Good morning, Andy. How are little ones, Andy? Is he all right, bruv? Morning, Emily. Morning, bestie. How are you? Morning, Midlands. Just gotta watch here, guys. It's really deep. I want rocks. Oh. It's deep here. Morning, Slim. So what, guys, I can't wait for all this to start coming out. Starting to get all little lilies coming through now, all little flowers, if you notice. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Johnny. You get a right good picture here as well. I just can't wait. I just keep coming back and keep coming back, expecting all yellow flowers to all be out, you know, scattered right across it all. The white ones are out, so. If you know what I mean. I'll give you a quick look. That white one there. It's about the biggest one, but it's not fully out yet. Not fully spread out and opened all its petals. Just can't wait. If you look up there, guys. Sorry, guys, I've just missed that. I shouldn't have done as well. There was just a big bird of prey there as well. Do you know what? I always miss that when it's up here. Just can't wait. Midlands, bruv. What's that? What you putting in? Yeah, Midlands. Ask Bestie or Ale or a Shaz if you want to put a link in, bruv. Morning, Ron. I know, bruv, but there's going to be a bit of a change, I think. If you get what I'm saying. Some people don't come in, they don't chat, come in, just drop the links, and then away they go, bro. So there is going to be a turnaround with all spanners, everything. Especially what happened in Shazzy's yesterday as well. You know, we're going to take a lot of Spanish this morning, me, because of what had gone on. Because my chat isn't even adding up. My chat, when I look back on some of my lives as well. I'll take you this way. You know, I've got loads of lives there, me, right, guys? I go back and watch them next day, and nothing adds up sometimes. Nothing corresponds with the footage. The chat doesn't correspond with footage. Good morning, Shaz. Yeah, it was a bad move that yesterday in Shaz's, who done that, because it might have just stuffed everybody up. I'm not on about Shaz on their channel, I'm on about here with me, because it were wrong, real wrong. But if you nip over onto Shaz's community page, Shaz will explain that to you all there. Or if you ask Shaz in chat, she'll oh, there you go, she's letting you all know now, guys. Sorry guys, bear with me a minute. Check your block list, Shaz, and clear it. That's the thing, Ron. That is the thing, but yeah, oh, Shaz will tell you anyway. But what I will say is, Shaz, there were some really, really good people got blocked on yours. Some really, really good people, honestly. The people what don't cause no hassle anywhere, no nothing, not a thing. And then people were blocked, and that's wrong. That is wrong. Has gotten a bit crazy in the last 6 months. It has, Johnny. It really has, Johnny. You know, I've been coming on YouTube, I was coming on YouTube about a year after YouTube first came around. And it was none of all this. You know, it was none of it at all. There were little communities bobbing up everywhere. People were happy to meet new people, you know, and get involved in people's chats, and you know, there were all them really good comments on all videos. You know, used to see it all. What's wrong? What's happened then? You get what I mean? People out there supporting each other. You know, panels being popped everywhere, discussing the videos, and if you know, asking the subscribers if you know what they want out of the channels, and do you know, and all that. It's just all gone mad. Honestly, it's gone mad. It has. Really has. People sniding each other. You got porn bombing going on. You've got people getting blocked left, right, and centre. People diverting traffic from one channel to another. You know, people coming in, dropping the links, and then doing one. You know, only basically coming in your channel to do that. It's mad. It's honestly, it's mad. It is. You know, channels like ours, we give you a spanner because so then you're on even keel with everybody else. You know. So it's like it's no favouritism going on or anything like that. It's mental. Honestly, it's mental. Translation has changed. The landscape leading to clicks and finger pointing noses. Do you know what, Johnny? You're dead right, mate. You're dead right. Emily, Bestie, it's not just disrespectful, it gets distasteful, doesn't it? It leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Honestly. I just don't get it, me. I don't get it. I don't get how you're meant to build a community, you know, on it being like it is. Because as quick as the community's getting pulled together, it's being split apart, and then it comes back together, and then it's being split apart again. And it's like, I don't get it, me, I don't. Honestly. I do, but that's my opinion, and I'll keep that to myself. But, like everybody has their own opinions. Tell you what, what's the shopping trolley doing up here? Do you know what, Ron? I've seen all sorts like that, me, bruv. All sorts. Honestly. No, you haven't done it since yours. It's not fair on the host who is going out their way to create content. And do you know what? You're dead right, Ella, you are. You're dead right. Some of us content creators, we don't have to go and do this for people. You know, we don't have to. We can still get about on our day-to-day lives and do what we do ourselves. It's like people get chastised for trying to, like, do you know, give you a piece of something. Do you know, not meaning give you a piece of something, but people get chastised for wanting to learn you something, or give you a look at something, or take you for a walk where you've never been before, or anything, do you know, or even putting out a video. It's hard work. You know, this is how I am. I'll let you into it, guys. This is how I am. See that tree there? Right, when I look at that tree, right, I can surmise in my head that I can cut that tree down 10 different ways, if you get me. So I've got 10 different ideas just to do on that tree. People don't even have that. Do you get what I mean? People will come behind and do it the same, you know, instead of thinking of a way of doing it themselves. It's hard work. It is. Really hard work. But the chat thing, I'll tell you, that's bang out of order. Bang out of order. People attacking people's videos with most views on, and do you know all that with most comments on? They want the videos people have with really good comments on, they get attacked. Do you know, all that type of stuff. What's wrong with people? You know, it's not hard to make a video. It's not hard at all. That's the way I look at it. It's just it gets that much and it's like, wow, man, what's wrong with you? Me personally, I'm not bothered. Bothered if I get 1 view, 10 views, no views. Doesn't matter to me. It'll always get a view because of people I know. If you get what I mean. So it's you know, it doesn't matter to me. But when it becomes like that, you know, and it becomes that's the be all and end all of it all, it's like you start thinking to yourself, you know, are you going out enjoying this type of stuff you're putting up or what? Or are you just going out to get mass views on things or mass whatever on it? You know, that's well, if it, like I said before, if it came like that and it became a job, I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't, you couldn't pay me enough. See, some people's spirits get damped by all that type of stuff. Me, I'll laugh it off and carry on because I'm still going to be doing this anyway, what I'm doing. And that's how it works. But not everybody's got the same type of mind as mine. You know, and it's them people that suffer. You know, there could be one of your subscribers want to come in and ask for help. And then they can't ask for help because of everything. You know, and because of everything what goes on in your chat and things like that. I do, Shaz. I see the really big picture. But it is though, if somebody, one of your subscribers wants to ask for help and they come in your chat, they can't ask for help in any way. You know what I mean? And then that person's segregated then and is solitary. You know, back into solitary within themselves. You know, and it might have took them a long time to come forward to want to say something. But it won't happen. Because chats are getting done like they're getting done. But I suppose that's a community spirit for you, isn't it? Because that's what it's starting to look like, isn't it? You get me? Costs nothing to be nice. And do you know what, pizza? That is exactly what I'm saying. It costs nothing to be civil with anybody. It just costs nothing at all, does it? You know, for me, it's a lot harder work to fall out with somebody than it is to be alright with them. And that's what I think. Treasure Woman, thank you for sharing me yesterday. It's much appreciated, that. I realised when I got home. So big respect to you, definitely. Right guys, I'm down here again. Come here again, my footage last time was atrocious, I'm telling you. We're pixeling out all over the place and everything. So I've come back again and to give it another go. Oh, cool, Treasure. Much appreciated. I don't care about Spanish because I never used it, Chelsea. You know, my heart goes out to Shaz from yesterday. It does. You know, and what she must have felt like when she looked at her block list yesterday. Honestly. Morning, Mystical. You know, such a kick in teeth, that. A real kick in teeth. I was gutted, FB. But the name's blocked. Told the story. It always does tell a story, doesn't it, Shaz? It does, and you're right, it does tell a story. It's behavioural patterns and things like that as well, isn't it, Shaz? You know what I'm on about. You definitely know what I'm on about. Morning, Tilly. How are you? Yeah, Tilly, this is 100% a waterfall, this as well. It's never a trickle, it is always running. It's always running, whether it's hot, whether we're in a drought or not, it still runs this. It's not man-made, it's nature's done this. If you look at sides here, where water's carved it all out all the way right round as well. Nature. And I've seen this flowing some, really flowing this. I have. I tell you what, tempted to jump under that. Do you know what? It's really deep there, you know. Really deep. Because when we get really bad weather here, pizza, it carves all this banking out this, all the way right round. You see where it's took it from under the roots. And believe it or not, that's about 8 foot high, that, up there. I've seen this gushing, absolutely gushing. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you? No, it's Ron who's Block Taylor. Isn't it, Ron? Ellie says to check your block list. If he's not there, click manage Google accounts, and there's a second block list in there. I've only blocked Blackman's Will and Mum Marlow and that strange Andrew J. Fair play, Ron, fair play. You'll have to do that then, Naylor, and have a look. Leave what I was seeing, Chaz. You handled it well. Yeah, Chaz did handle it well. A person's true colours always comes out in the end, one way or another. That's facts. Yeah, and you're dead right, Midlands, you're. And it comes out in everybody. You can't hide who you really are. Nobody can. Your mouth will be saying no and your body will be saying yes. And that's how it works. You can't hide it. Nobody can. Good morning, Mick. How are you? All devices have different block lists. Yeah, they do, Ron. Most of them. How are you, Mick? Are you a good mate? I'll be getting on them tunes of yours when I get back. Mick plays some top tunes this morning, cruising about. Good variety. Either way from the truth. That's the one. You can't. You can't. Midlands, you can deflect the truth, or you can try and hide behind the truth, or you can try and cover the truth up, mate. But the wrongdoing's always there. It's always there. It doesn't go away. It stays there as long as the person's memory. And some of us have very, very good memories. Very good. And don't forget a thing. And that's the best type. You get me? So I'm dying to just put my leg, put my foot right in that there, right, and show you how deep it is. But I'm not going to do because I'll be so wet through. But I'm telling you, that is deep, that. I do handle it. And then I get done like that. They won't get their Spanish back after that. I'm done. Fair play to you, Shaz. And do you know what, guys? I'll tell you this. I'll be honest with you. I class Shaz as a really good friend of mine, right? And this is why I mentioned it today, because it annoyed me as well. But I have even said to Shaz, take my walking channel spanner. So then I've only got one spanner on this account. And I've said that to Shaz myself. Because it's not good, it's wrong. You know, and I won't, you know, even if I go into Shaz's with the other account, which I probably won't do. Do you get what I mean? Somebody will end up blocking it on me, won't they? But I've even said that to Shaz, me. And that way it's, you know, nobody can point fingers and say this and say that. And say somebody's changed the name and all that type of rigmarole. Good morning, Demi. How are you? Demi, I like that picture of that rose. Definitely, it was same type rose I pointed out over there on that live stream, you know. Dead same type rose. I forgot what it's called now as well. It'll come to me, it'll come to me. With raindrops on it and that was brilliant, that. Good photograph, that. Just looking for something then. Do you know what? There were a piece of, there were an old totem pole what were there, right? And it's gone. That were a piece of public art, that, when it was there. I know it needed repainted, but they've moved it. They've took it. It was there. Why have they took that piece of public art away? And that, do you know what? And I've only just noticed that. What's going on? I was just looking for it. Wow, who's took that away? That's just done my head in, guys. Really has. Why have they took that piece of public art away? Morning, Rex. How are you? Hope you're well, my mate. Yeah, guys, so what I'm going to do is, I'll be honest, when I get home today, I'm going to go back on 30 of my live streams. That's what I'm going to do. And the people what were mostly in on them 30 live streams for a long period will end up with spanners. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's no disrespect to anybody. That's what I'm going to do. And if they're good people, then they'll get a spanner. Because after this length of time, me doing all these live streams, I do know who's good people and who's not good people. I do know who comes into plug channels. I do know who comes into gain subs. You know, I'm not stupid, you know. I'm far from it. I know who comments on my videos and who doesn't. You know, I know all that. I've knew for months and months. But it's not me being tough on people, it's not me being tough on my channel. My channel will always be the same. If people come in and they've not got a spanner, the mods will quite easily put your link up for you. But at the moment, when there's chat getting deleted, yeah, people are getting blocked, you know, like they did on Shazzy's, you know, chat getting bombed, you know, all that type of stuff. It's not good. It's just not good. And that's how it works. You know, and then us content creators are at the end of all that then. We've got to mediate between people, you know, because of other people's dramas. we've got to deal with our own channels, plus then we've got to deal with our block lists, and then we're the ones who's got to go out and apologise to these people when they've been blocked, yeah, and try and explain. Morning. And try and explain to people that it wasn't the content creator or the host what's blocked them, you know, and that's what we have to do as content creators. Where in theory we shouldn't have to concentrate on that. We should be just concentrating on making content and putting content out there for you guys. That's what we should be creating on. Like concentrating on, sorry. Instead of having to concentrate on all the other side. You know, people in the end will start questioning the motives, you know, why they're running a channel for it to just be like that. Because being negative all the time, it has to hurt your soul. I don't care who you are, it has to hurt your soul. You know, you've got to have a balance. There's got to be a balance somewhere along the line. You know. And that's what I think, personally. See, I have my balance, regardless whether I do a live stream or not. I still go for walks myself. Don't film every walk I do. Don't film every mile I do. So I get my balance, but not everybody does. A lot of these content creators don't. As there becomes more demand for the content, more they've got to put in. Less real world time they have for themselves. And that's why there's a lot of channels gone. Since YouTube started, there's a lot of channels gone and there's a lot of communities gone. Because of it all. And it's a shame, really. It's a real shame. Because I've seen some really good communities over the years, me. Really, really good communities. And they're not around anymore. Do you know what, Midlands? And that's the thing, you see, and that's what I do. Suggest you take all the spanners away and only give spanners to the people you trust. But the thing is, Tango, right? You won't end up having your spanners took away because, you know, I trust you, you know, in that respect. I trust everybody, Tango. Me. And I know people think, it's a bit of a weakness. It's not. I'll give you the trust. But if you break it, then it's gone. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's how I am. I'll give everybody the trust. And that's how it works. You know, I don't just want to give a select few people spanners and go, oh, I trust these, but oh, you lot what come in, I don't trust yous. Because it's none of the sort, if you get me. I trust everybody. You know, I could phrase it differently, couldn't I? But I'm not going to do. Because that always gets turned round and turned against you in the long run, doesn't it? You know, like it always does. Sorry guys, I'm not really looking at chat, I'm just waffling on, aren't I? Sorry guys. Shouldn't be listening to me waffle on. I don't usually waffle on anyway. It's not me having a bitch or a moan either. It's just me being honest. You know, I can only say what I see and what, you know. Sizzled on narrative. One minute someone can be all nice, then the next minute they are all trying to rip your head off. That's why I distance myself. That's the thing. That's the thing, Midlands. You know, do you know, like when I go into somebody's lives or anything like that, if I'm in somebody's lives, it's because I support that person by going in the lives. I don't really look at the chat. Honestly, I'm being honest. Honest to God, I don't really look at the chat. See what the host is saying or what the guests are saying, you know, and all that. That's what I watch. I don't really look at the he said, she said, and all that business. I don't. Just turn chat off. What I do. I have done for a long time, and you know what? I never used to for years. I didn't do at all. For years, I used to sit there and read the chat. But back then it were a lot better, weren't it? Communities were coming together and people were getting on, and you know, you could even see people excited to speak to other people, didn't you, chats? You could actually see it in the words and everything. Now it's not like that now. Definitely not like that. There's a couple of channels where everybody's happy to see people and also happy to see, you know, subscribers who come in, and there is some channels, but not all of them. You know, I feel, you know, like it's like me talking now. I'm not really looking at the chat. I'll look back on the chat. If you get what I mean, but today I'm not really looking at it because if I start looking at the chat, then I start getting into conversation, and then I come away from my own conversation. I'm trying to project out. But I feel bad for doing that. You know, there's a lot of people out there who don't even look at the chat. You know, when they're hosting, they don't even look at the chat. That sounds like it's coming down some, that. Come on, we'll go and have a look. I know I've took you down here before, but I might as well. I can hear it really loud, this. So, I'm wondering if it's coming down more than normal. Nah, it looks like it's normal. Don't know what made me think that. Might have been sound at water, but it's like a magnet to me, the water. Don't get me wrong, there's more water here. You can tell with banking, but that's about it. Have a quick look at that. This is a nice deep pool, this. Good morning, viewers. How are you, my mate? A lot of effort into greeting everyone. And do you know what, Slim Reaper? I like to greet people. I like to make them feel welcome. Do you know? I do, because, you know, you're coming to my house as such, aren't you? If somebody come to my house and knocked on my door and went, oh, are you? You're all right, Secret? I'll go, yeah, come in, do you want a cup of tea? Do you know? And that's what it is. When people come in here, it's not... No, you fish. Like when people come into my channel or into my chat, that's the same thing I project to them, like somebody's coming to my home. You know what I mean? And it's like, how many people would you have in your home creating drama and things like that? You wouldn't, would you? You show them door and tell them to do one, not to come anymore, wouldn't you? That's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I'm getting at. It's mental. It's mental. Well, cool viewers. I'm glad you're all right, mate. I am. You know, I like guys here. I'd like to know how Viewless has been getting on recently, because he if you don't mind me saying, Viewless, he's had some problems and things like that. The same problems I've had in the past. But I can't get round to talking to Viewless because of what goes on. You get what I mean? Morning, Anthony. How's your flat doing, bruv? I know you put up a video. I've seen it this morning. I haven't watched your video yet, but I've seen the notification. I bet it feels good for you gaining somewhere, doesn't it? Like actually having something what you can call home. if you get what I'm saying. No better feeling. There is no better feeling. Look at me walking through Sodding River again. My wife is going to kill me today. Cool, Anthony, bruv, cool. People don't like what a content creator does, then they know where the door is. Yeah, you're right, Midlands, but I don't look at it like that. I like looking at it like you're coming into my home. Do you get what I mean? You know, and I don't get offended. I'm not very easily offended, me. You know, I've got a sense of humour. You know, I can have the banter, all that, that's not a problem. You know, I can be sarcastic, I can be the lot. You know, but one thing I'm not is narrow-minded. Do you get what I mean? Tell you what, guys, look at that. Can you tell me what that is? God, out of curiosity, what do you think that is? Now, people are going to say it's a piece of cable. Put it together like that. It's an old sugar tyre off a bike. Old sugar tyre, man. Sucking some air, aren't you, on the sugar tyre? Tell you what, Shaz, I'm going to take these fines. Have you seen all this here, Shaz? And that pile of gravel there in water. And that, 1 minute guys, let me get over the top of this. And that pile of gravel there, I'm going to take that home with me later. I'm going to come back up and bag it up. I'm going to pan it and see what comes out of it. Going to have a lovely day, SB Butter and chat. Cool, Rex. I hope you do have a really good day, bruv. Definitely. There's Abandoned Wales in. I like Abandon. I like his channel. He's a brave, brave soul, that man. Of course. He's the ledge. He's a ledge. Do you know what? I was just about to say, it goes where no man has been before. But people have been there before, but a long, long time ago. You can tell that with them hobnail boot marks. You know, concrete. Concrete. Do you know what, Shaz? I'm gonna get that. Morning, Bear. I'm gonna get that. Oh, he's just up the road from me. He's been panning and getting results. Cool, Shaz. All that is, Shaz, I'm gonna get that for me boys. That's all it is. It's not really for me, you know, to do anything with. Just for boys. You know, and get them to pan it and see what they come up with. But if you have a look at them white rocks, there's a lot of quartz in here. A lot of it. It's all over. But that doesn't mean anything. Just in the piece of quartz I found, I think you've seen that piece of quartz I found yesterday, didn't you? With all facets on it and things like that. It's in some solution, well, it's soaking in some solution at home. I'm going to clean it and put a photograph of it, I think, on community page, Shaz. And just to give you all a look at what I did pick up. And that were on surface. So I wonder what it's like if I dig down a little. Panning is addictive. Oh, it's really addictive, isn't it? That gold fever, isn't it? Somebody gets a right little speck of gold. You know, they're there all day, aren't they? Then they're back the next day. On the way out, lad. Cool, Ron, bro. Cool. Yeah. Well, I had the same problem the other week. See, look, Bear's having the same problem as well, guys. You know, not good. It's about halfway through the live yesterday, Gregory. Yeah. An amazing day. You as well, Midlands, bruv. You as well. Hello, Ellen. Sorry I didn't see you there. Really sorry. Just let me go through because I've not really seen who's coming. Just been bubbling all the way down trail. Gregory, Treasure, Emily, Charles, Bear, Abandoned, Tango. This happened, a big guy knocked on this old man's house he owned and dragged the old man out and shut the door. Police couldn't do anything. It took 6 months to evict him and he had to pay bailiffs. Wow. Do you know what, Tango? He could have went down to the county courts. Yeah? And done it that way. He probably did anyway, didn't he? Shaz, do you know when I was saying to you, I'll give you a look at the drain, what comes from the estate, and why, do you know, like at back of mine, it all got like, you know, like went pale blue out water that day. It's because of this here. That drain there comes off the estate here. So when they all have a bath on a Sunday night, honestly, you know, before school, all this will all be blue, all the way right down, and all the way down back of mine. It's blue for about what? About half an hour or so, and then next thing you know, it just all clears. You seen this little bridge, guys? You won't credit it, guys, right? Have you seen that little lip there? They had to put a concrete slab up with a girder right across because the water level, with weight at traffic above, when water level comes right up, it starts affecting the bridge because the water level does come right up, if you notice. Can you see it staining? Looking like an eye. Let me try something for you. You better have to put that there, wouldn't it, Ellen? The eyeball. And believe it or not, guys, right? Have you seen all gravel here? Well, this bridge here should be about 15 foot. Now look at the build-up of gravel from that to that. It's only about 3 foot space there. And that's what all this sediment is. Yeah, there's some good panning going on in that. Go under. Do you know what, Lloydie? I'd love to go under, but I'm going to get wet for definite. Morning, Kim. Definitely going to get wet through. Is it posture? Yeah, it's bad, that. That's one of them CC bridges as well, that. You see that little stone there? Had a little plaque on that back in the day. There. Here after the floods, one bridge had its sides, all things filled with stone. And it lifted the keystone, wow. An inch, what? An inch and a half, which is highly dodgy. Oh yeah, that keystone there comes out. And that's it. Oh, it drops, doesn't it? Definitely. Morning, Sparky. How are you, bruv? How's Claire? Is Claire alright? Yeah, it's not really I wouldn't even call it a bridge. Well, it is a bridge, but when you look at it, it looks like a little bit of a tunnel. I'll give you a look at it. Oops. It's an original CC bridge. You've not seen that. It's defaced its age. It did say on there, restored in 9. That's what it did say on it originally. Come on, go for a walker. I'll give you a look at this new sign. Well, there's a couple of new signs here they put up. On Weaver's Wheel. Cool, Sparky bro, cool. Oh, let's get down here. John, I'm going to give you a look at something. I think I might have given you a look at it before, but I'm going to give you a look at something. It always seems to just getting a coffee. Nothing wrong with that, treasure woman. That's what I did before I set off this morning. Come out of unit, sorted my spiders out and fed them and things like that. It's good over there. I don't know what you guys seen then, but my God, look, they're scrapping. I don't know what you guys seen then, but you know that stump there? I was looking at the squirrel there, right, and then next thing I know, that squirrel goes like that, boom, dives on it. Well, dives across. Cool. Let me day. Right, whilst with me, guys, we'll forget the squirrels a minute. I'll end up clipping that. It's in this big round space here. Now we've got power wind generator. Right. This here is a bunker, this. It's over an underground sewage plant. Or it's a bunker, is this? And then there, you unlock them and all 4 things come up, and that's got steps going down, was that? See what, these squirrels are still at it. They're still at it, these squirrels. Yeah, so this here is it's a bunker, and I wouldn't mind having a quick look. You need flamethrowers on here. No, but what? Not bloody mods. A lot of them are the worst types on here, especially the ones wanting a spanner on every channel. That's why. Oh, and good morning. Nothing wrong with that, Dave. I'm glad I just don't see that. You know, I see the same. I do see the same up and down. A lot of people like that. And when they don't get a spanner, mate, they seem to get offended as well. You know? I've seen it. Or they spit the dummy out. I'm not coming in. My, do you know all that as well? I've seen it. I've seen it all, mate. I have, honestly. I thought it was funny, to tell you the truth. Hello, Fred. How are you, my mate? Nice to see you in. Everybody say hello to Fred. Fred's new here. Always leaves right good comments. Definitely. Right, guys, so what do you think? Would you say it's a bunker, this, or would you say it's an underground sewage plant? Mike Caveman says savage. What a name. Cool. What would you say it is, guys? Technical there. See, if Sazzy and Explore the Nation were here, they'd be able to give me, I think, a little bit more insight. I've got insight, I've got a really good idea what it is and things like that. But I think they'd give me a bit more insight to what this is. Because they might have come across something like this before. I'm doing alright, mate. Almost have to leave to move some stuff. Yeah, that's cool, mate. That's cool, Fred. It's nice seeing you in. It is. Definitely. See, it's hydraulics, is this? And what it is, it's got a little wind turbine on top to power this here. Which is a big generator, guys, if you get me. So why would it have a turbine with a wind generator for that? That's what I think. Seen that? I keep looking at that, thinking, is that the escape hatch? Because every little bunker has a little escape hatch, doesn't it? That or that there. See, this would probably look a little bit more like it because it's dead same grids as what them ones are there. Not only that, look at landscape, guys. It's all bumped up round in a really big circle as well. I had a tap on the ground with some feed. What a trap. All right. Yeah, you as well, Tango. Definitely. Will somebody put Tango's link in? Oh, Tango, before you go, I'm going to put a couple of links in for like Zinni, Tango the Cat, and a few others, mate. And by any chance, did you manage to put a little video together for me, Tango? Do you know we'll got quite a few reormers on, so I can put it on my community channel. Got me crazy for it broke. See you later, bestie. You have a good day. Have a good day at work, my mate. Blessings to you always. Cool, Tango. So, will somebody put Zinny's link up for us? And when Tango comes in with his cat profiles, would any of you be able to put the links up for him for me? These cats are for rehoming. You know, they want a good home. Come on, guys. Ooh. Muffler, car muffler there. Why somebody chucked a metal frame table away like that? You know, why don't you just put a piece of metal on it, stick it in the garden and use it as a utility table? For potting plants somewhere. Or even sitting outside, maybe. Yeah, Shaz, check this out. Is it black sand layer, Shaz? Is it little pieces of silver in it? You know, it's like that one. That one. Loads of little pieces of silver in it, Shaz. All the way along. Look at that piece of silver there, glistening. That one. I don't just pushed it more into the soil. Yeah. They're cool then. It's like I don't know if I'm doing this any justice, but you can just see flakes all over a silver glistening. I don't know what you guys can see, but what I can see. There's a big pile of black sand rushing all the way across there. Hello, Agent X, how are you? How are you? Good morning. Come on, guys, come on, let's go. Tell you what, that's nice to see. See no leaves on this tree. This tree was dead last year. No woodpeckers were using it. Let's drill holes in it. If you notice up there, I don't know whether you guys can see holes in it, but that tree was dead last year. Didn't even have any leaves on it. It's been like that for a few years. Well, branches will start coming back. Absolutely brilliant. Cool. In this, I've always wondered what about this. Never really investigated it, but I'll show you. It's in this. Why is there some type of structure here? Here, of all places. Always warrants a further investigation, doesn't it? Things like that. Come over here to give Shaz a look at this. I'll put sodding rat there then. I need to point this bit out here. Ooh. For all black sand, what's here? A big pile of black sand there. all black sand layers and all ebbies. That. All the way right along. Bit of Cornish way. In that big pile there, Shaz, and all the way down back. That's all what's been what's come downstream this over the past couple of days with rainfall. Yeah, a lot of black sand there, and I mean a lot. Even also a bit of pottery. Where do you say that is, guys? Can you see it? Do you know what, guys, that's heavy, that, you know. Heavy. Would you say it's a nugget? Not very metallic though, is it? I'll stick in my pocket, I'll try it out when I get home. And do you know what? They must have been raving down here, can't they? Blow the whistle! Anyway, Shaz, I just meant to ask you, how they're getting on with work in your garden. They've not pulled up all them beautiful flags, have they? Ministry of Madness. Oh, hang on. Hang on, Ministry. Just put you as a mod, mate. If anybody wants to know about anybody clipping anything or anything like that, or, you know, want to hear anybody talking about it, go over to Ministry of Madnesses. He's got a good video there about people clipping people and things like that. So how are you, bruv? You alright? Come on. I've got to move from here because I'll put the camera down and then I'm picking up samples and things like that then if I stay. So I'll just keep moving so I'm not. No problem, Ministry, bruv. No problem. There's not pottery in there. The river's uncovered loads of pottery within water there. On like a gravel bed underwater. Yes, about, oh wow, Shaz. Yes, about 8 or 9 feet worth to replace the pipe. That there was a single route. I'll send you some pics. It's nuts. That shrub's been dug out too. I'd dig it out as well, Shaz. I wouldn't even entertain it. Good morning, Nutter. How are you, brother? I wouldn't entertain that shrub again. Definitely wouldn't. But I'll tell you what, that picture you sent me, Shaz, of how clogged up that pipe were. And it did look like coconut fibre, didn't it? It really did. I'll tell you what, there was a big root in that, weren't it? A really big root. I've heard of hydroponics. You get what I mean? I've heard of that, but wow. And I've seen hydroponics done in pipes as well, with clay balls. But the pipes were full of clay balls instead. They were 90 degree. They were like loads of 90-degree angles like that, but with pipe system. And plants were in top at 90-degree angles, if you get what I'm saying. Irrigation and water were rushing it big pipe at bottom, what they're all joined to. I've seen it like that, but That's what vision I got when you showed me that photograph. Just on river search here, me. You see all pottery all coming up. You know, it'd be good to get in that with a rake. Just rake it all off. Then let the water take all dust away. Let it clear and then see what there is there. Can't look. So I'm going to climb right across that then. If I walk across that, I'm going to go on my behind. Morning, Cole. How are you? Let me get over here, guys. It's not good with being short like that. Quick ducks. Pulled in 5 times to get all this moving me. Okay, but Nutter, yes, climb the trees. So where Nutter would be right up them trees. Has anybody lost an Austin? Austin Allegro, maybe? So that is an original Austin Allegro badge. In good condition, that, isn't it? Seen this, Shaz? Black sand layer. You can see silver particles in that there. All that there. Old mechanic. How are you, brother? You alright there? Everybody say hello to old mechanic. Wow, got black sand in that, Shaz. There's absolutely loads of it. You can see where the river's carved all that out. Changing course. It's because of all this here. See what, that's a good ore sample right across there. Really good one. On that corner. So I'm going to be busy with my boys, Shaz. Look at that lot there. Going to be busy with my boys, but it's just a bit of fun, innit? If you get something, you get something. If you don't, you don't. Wet hands, but hello. Andy W, mate. Panning will be interesting there. I know, that's what I'm thinking. I've panned loads of it before, Shaz, but this is all new stuff that's been pushed down. I've never dug into it or anything like that though. Right, guys, do we know of anybody going live? Shaz, are you prepared to show us the damage in your garden, or are you going to leave it today? Good. Did my first live stream last night. Cool, Carl, cool. When I get on call, I'll have a look. I'll have a look, bruv. Definitely. I like watching people's live streams and things like that, especially if like they just started, you know, doing them and things like that. I think it's cool. Morning, Ant. Yeah, you have a good one as well, Ron. Thanks, bruv. Gonna leave it today. I had a flare during the night, so yeah, no problem, Shaz. Just make sure you're all right. You know, definitely make sure you're all right. Rest up, have a bit of, you know, well, best you can. Do you know, I always say that to parents, rest up, but it's hard for a parent to rest up, isn't it? Because the job never stops. Well, job. It's not a job really, is it, bringing kids up? It's a joy. I think it's a joy, me. Definitely. Right, guys, I'm going to bust a move. Is there any of you guys going live? Or is there anybody alive? Wow, look at that. Sink right in that lot. Wow. I think I'm gonna need my wits about me next 2. Yep. No problem, abandoned. You take care, my brother. Definitely take care. Use that gut feeling we have, bruv. I think you do anyway. I think you're in tune with it, you must be. I can't see any lives. No problem, thank you, Agent X. Thank you for that. Right, guys, I'm going to love yous and leave yous. What was that, Ministry? Ministry at 3 o'clock, guys. Ministry's live, so look out for Ministry at 3. Wow, man. Right, guys, I'm going to love yous and leave yous. God bless you all. Give me best to your families. And make sure you look after all them children, because they're the most important things in the world. Right, guys, I'm going to jump off. I'm not going to go through Walton's business like I usually do. Big respect to you all. Thanks for coming in. I've enjoyed it. Tomorrow I'll end up taking you somewhere tomorrow. I'll have a bit more time. But see you for now. See you all in the morning, guys. Big respect to you all. See you later, guys.